We wanted to take a moment to highlight what these two beautiful souls do here in Playa del Carmen. A few months ago, I affectionately began calling them my witchy teachers. But before we begin, if you like our content, would you please take a moment to like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel? Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we'd love it if you would help to make that happen. Okay, now back to our regular scheduled program. When Terry and I began talking about moving to Mexico for part of our first year of marriage, I knew it wasn't just for the travel experience. Personally, my spirit was calling for expansion, and Mexico, the country where my grandmother was from, is where I'd find it. When we visited here last year, I met a healer named Nati. We shared a moment that moved me to tears, and I had a feeling she would be part of this journey for me. As it turns out, she would be the one who'd introduce us to Natalie and Gisela. At our very first full moon ceremony, while Natalie and Gisela were preparing by cleansing each participant with copal, Natalie said she had a message for me. She'd cleansed several people before me and had no message for them, so this surprised me. Well, kind of. She expressed, "They told me you lead a lot of people?" I nodded. She continued, "You're full of light. You are following your path. You love people deeply and you pour your light onto them. Keep leading them with your light." I cried as I understood the message, and then I showed her the tattoo near my wrist that reads light. She said, "You make my whole body vibrate." Then, as she cleansed Terry, a message came through for him as well. By then, I was no longer surprised. She said, "You carry a lot of weight from others, and you need to let it go. You only need to carry your own. You need to embrace your feminine energy, and you need to learn to flow with no strategy and no plan. Be like a child and play." These were exact things Terry and I had spoken about before even coming here, so it all made perfect sense to each of us. And it was then I knew this sweet little soul was going to teach me some of what I came here to learn. Over the past 6 months, Terry and I have developed a deep and loving relationship with both Natalie and Gisela. They've become part of our tribe here in Playa, a tribe we've trusted to help heal some of our deepest wounds, and a tribe we've trusted with our daughters and the wounds they've carried. I know what love for humanity looks like. I know what it feels like to want to help others to heal, to help them recognize their own light, and to connect with the highest version of themselves. This is my heart's mission and life's purpose. And this is what Natalie and Gisela both do, in so many creative and beautiful ways here in Playa del Carmen. Terry and I are incredibly honored to be able to present them and their healing gifts to you all.
Que la sabiduría se abra en aurora sobre nosotros.
Que la sabiduría se abra en aurora sobre nosotros.
Para que veamos las cosas con claridad.
Para que veamos las cosas con claridad.
Que veamos las cosas con claridad.
Para que veamos las cosas con claridad.
My name is Natalie.
My name is Gisela. Welcome. We're actually here in Playa del Carmen in Tohoku neighborhood. So it's a pleasure for us to share one of the many things that we love to share to community, to people all over the world and the Caribbean.
So this ceremony, what's the ceremony called?
The ceremony is a cacao ceremony. And there's a lot of people doing that. Each people has their own way to do it. So our way is like really kind of deep. We love to navigate into the emotions so people can release all those situations, attachments that they have. And the cacao is a very, very harmonious and lovely way to do that.
How long has the cacao ceremony been going on? Like how long is that tradition?
From ancestral times, this is from our culture. It's been here in the Caribbean and in all South America, Mexico, our country. So this tradition came from the highest realms, the kings and the emperors. They had it for only the goddesses.
There is a legend there, actually. So the legend says that there is this god Quetzalcoatl, he was a god who really loved humans. So he knew the power of cacao because it has a lot of benefits in our body, but also the visions that it has, okay? So he loved us that much that some of the saying says he stole the tree or the seeds and came to the earth with the humans, the Mayans, and he planted. So there we can have that powerful and lovely seed that it's the cacao.
Is it only used for cacao ceremonies, or like what is the?
The priests and the higher society used it like for them to open the vision. O sea, that was their purpose. It was like a very spiritual way.
It was not for everybody. So with the years that changed, and now we can have access to that medicine.
Okay. So what is most rewarding for you guys for hosting a cacao ceremony? What do you like to see people benefit from having your ceremony?
For having this ceremony for us is a pleasure because every experience, even though maybe differs in the musicians, in our friends that help us take out the sound healing, the guitar, the sound vibrations, for us is an honor to share these kind of events or ceremonies for people to open their hearts and be vulnerable, be vulnerable to their own beingness. Like, I'm human, I'm learning how to cope with my emotions, and what is all that is here that is helping me to release, to integrate, to see what all I am made of. So it's for us, it's an opportunity for them to discover themselves and reconnect with their own paths and be able to walk slowly but surely in that connection, and just to share this loving seed with pure love and many other techniques that we share.
To me, I try to do a tribe, like to form a tribe. So to me, tribe is in that moment, like in this present moment, all the people together sharing our experiences, sharing our wounds, like being vulnerable in a very safe space and lovely space. So that's the very first things, because there are people here that they are like so lonely, and they have a lot of, everybody have love wounds and sadness, and to see the person that is next to you, in front of you, behind of you, is there for you and you are there for them. It's, I don't know, it's pure love to me. And the second thing is, there are people that sometimes after these ceremonies, they approach us to us and said something like, after the cacao ceremony, I could feel or I could see all the situations or people that I have cargando,
like bringing on my shoulders, like carrying, no, all the baggage, and they confront it in a more loving way, no?
So they realized, oh, there is something that I need to transform. So that's also something beautiful for me to share and to be there, next to the person.
To witness how they open themselves up and just remind themselves that it's okay to be vulnerable and open themselves up and be a sensitive human.
Hoy me digo, today I say to myself, me perdono. I forgive myself. Me perdono por no haber estado
I forgive myself for not being
en esos momentos contigo.
in those moments for yourself, for myself.
Me perdono por haber soltado
I'm sorry for letting go
la mano de mi niña interior,
of my inner child's hand.
esa niña que tanto me necesita
This child that strongly needs me,
y que yo necesito.
that I need.
Su juego, su risa, su
It's
ternura,
love, it's care,
Su
it's
dulzura.
protection, it's spontaneity, it's bravery, it's creativity, it's sweetness, it's love.
y entonces me digo, lo siento,
So I say to myself, I'm sorry,
perdóname.
Can anyone join the ceremony?
Yes, it's open to everyone, even kids. I mean, there's no gender, it's open to all, like whoever wants to wish to encounter themselves to the love that they are.
The most important thing, like if you want to expand your heart, if you want to go deep in your emotions and release and transform yourself, go to a cacao ceremony.
Is there any way people can get in contact with you?
Yes, they can get in contact with Holistic Integración del Ser in Instagram,
Sanación
IG,
Integral.
Gisela Sanación Integral in IG, and through Facebook as well on both, and WhatsApp 656-278-8651.
And 5576 69 7503.
Well, if
Come
join us.
here, experience first this beautiful place. Playa del Carmen has a lot of things to share. Beautiful beaches also, and if you are here, just contact us. We have messages, readings with Mayan astrology, Viking runes. We also do weddings.
Ancestral weddings, resignification of vow of commitment, renewal of commitment,
Retornos solares,
solar return,
like
birthdays, and baptism in ancestral ways. So we have
and
many,
therapy also.
and therapy, one-on-one therapies.
Yay.
Great. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.